Military history, like war, requires incessant attention to the enemy. Studies of the Russo-Ottoman Wars from the 17th to the 19th century are an example of the distortive approach when the conflicts of two belligerents are studied based on knowledge of only one of them, which a historian represents. Underestimation, misunderstanding of the enemy leads to distortive picture of the course and outcome of war and placated image of the enemy. For example, the Ottoman Janissaries, infantry with the firearms, that was one of the main opponents of the Russian troops from the 17th to the 19th century, were completely different in these two epochs and represent that the Russian troops clashed with the same Janissaries in the 17th and in the 19th century is totally misleading. The Russo-Polish Wars from the 17th to the 18th century are another example. There were only few of the Russo-Polish Wars, and presenting that the same states and the same armies clashed in one war and then in another is a product of historians' imagination. Really, they were completely different entities that changed dramatically, and without explanation of these changes with one side and with another side, understand the course and outcome of these conflicts is impossible. Nevertheless, Russo-Ottoman and Russo-Polish Wars from the 17th to the 19th century must be studied because their tremendous influence on the European and global history is evident. It's necessary to study them in comparative approach, understanding the military development and political transformation of all three sides. However, this approach requires a denominator. I find it is the clash over the East European geopolitical Ukraine. I represent it in my new book, Strategies of Ukrainian War, 1500-1800.